Hi Virgo, welcome to your July 2019 reading. My name is Donatella, Empress of Swords. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you are coming back, thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. Please always remember to like, share, and subscribe so that way you can see this video again. There are some times that I cannot do them every single month, but if you guys ever want, you guys could always go back to the previous readings that I'm doing if you want to resonate with those, because I feel like sometimes I have to stop at certain months, and when I stop at certain months and you're missing my energy, you could always go back to the last reading I made. It's just that under negative energy or under very pressured energy or under energy where I feel like I have a lot of pushback, instead of going through that pushback, I'll rest so that way I can come in full force the next time that I'm doing your reading for you. And during Gemini season, not to say anything bad about Gemini season, it's just that if both twins are not satisfied at that moment, there's a lot of wishy-washiness. It's very back and forth. So if you've been dealing with a Gemini Virgo, I can definitely understand a lot of that back and forth. And right now, I feel like you're in full force to get your life back on track, whether if it's financially or if there was a tower in your life that was crumbling. Maybe there was a sense inside of you that something wasn't working out. But there is an extra deck that I just recently did purchase. And it is called The Enchanted Map by Colette Baron Reed. I always usually use the regular tarot deck. It's called the Rider White Tarot or something like that. But usually I use the regular standard one, and then now I'm incorporating more and adding more cards to emphasize more on what that specific card is saying. So on the base card, like on the main center point right now, I have the dry oyster, and it is 31. So basically, it looks like the desert right there. Okay. So 31, the dry oyster. Now, Virgo, if you're noticing any technical difficulties right now, we are in Mercury retrograde. So if you've noticed that your speech is not clear, or if people are not talking clearly to you, there's a lot of misunderstandings going on right now. And then on top of it, you're going to have to deal with some eclipses. So Cancer is going through it. Cancer and Capricorn are going through the eclipses right now. So there's a major change happening. Okay, so card number 31, Virgo, dry desert. Dig deep for inspiration and truth. Now is the time to become resilient and adaptable, because life is changing for you. Is your life presenting you with opportunities that seem to yield nothing? Have your ideas dried up? Does it feel like you're on an endless journey through the dry, hot, lifeless desert? This card reminds you that there are times when you're meant to become resilient as you journey through the harsher circumstances. You're required to conserve your energy until after consistent effort, you reach the oasis you're searching for. Oh, I feel like you're critiquing me right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, Virgo, right now, or maybe it's like you're critiquing yourself a lot. I feel like you've been critiquing a lot. Consider the creatures that live in these conditions. They have adapted to thrive in spite of the outer environment. In a desert, water essential for life can be found deep underground. Go deep within yourself now. Find your truth there. Let the spirit sustain you while you locate the real source. Whatever it is you're asking about will not be found in the conditions you're in until you move past the surface of things and choose to do the real work and discover deep answers within you. This may not seem like the most productive time, but looks are deceiving. This is the most important place to find that's truly right for you. So you might be telling yourself, hey, this is not the time to handle this, or, we got too much going on. But really, don't lie to yourself, because you have to work through this process. So right now you're taking out time, I feel like on your frontal mind, like your focal mind, whatever is like crowning you right now. The Lover's card is in reverse. So you're really thinking about a situation that didn't work out, and it could be mainly the relationship that you were in. Right now I feel like you're just, putting everything, all the pieces together. It's like a dry desert, and you're really enjoying being single. I feel like the person that you were with, I don't know if they had the same structure as you. I don't know if they were like had the same plan as you, but financially, I don't think you guys were matching up. In the recent past, you were kind of like looking at your options, trying to see like what you could do. But in July, and even in the end of July, I feel like you cannot move. And there may be some reason behind this, Virgo. There's an illusion somewhere. There's something that a Scorpio, a Cancer, or Pisces might know. There could be an element that might know something that you don't know. It could be a Scorpio, Pisces, a Cancer, but it's like a water sign. Or maybe there's something in your dreams that you might understand more after you see those dreams. This person doesn't have to be somebody that's betraying you. It could be like your child. You know, like maybe your child might help you understand something more. But Virgo, if you want to understand something more, there's like a water energy that's towards you that will help you understand a lot of things more that you don't understand right now. You've been feeling like you've been in a stuck position, Virgo, and I'm telling you that communication with that water sign will educate you more. There is an air sign that may be involved, a Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra. There's more information from that water sign that you'll get about this element. And I feel like you've been kind of in hermit mode, like your own element. You've been trying to stay away from people. You've been not wanting to talk to them because you feel like these people are not fruitful, that they don't really gain anything towards them. But what you don't understand is whoever that you're dealing with has been trying to give as much as they could to the people that they could, as much as they could. But I feel like they needed your assistance, and you felt like they had some kind of agenda against you, but they needed more assistance than they could actually give out. I feel like maybe you were trying to tell yourself they're trying to give themselves excuses, but literally they needed more help in their life that you couldn't give them. And then in order for them to get that help, they need to get along with other people, so that way their life could be more freer. If they don't get along with specific people and it's hot and cold, then they're going to be so hot and cold with you. And there's a lot of dynamics that are going on that you don't understand. There's a lot of people around you that are not happy. And it could be mainly this Empress right here. This Empress helps a lot of people. This person is either a Taurus or a Virgo. This person is unable to help you sometimes because they have to help other people, if that makes sense. But you feel like this person has a hidden agenda and they just want to help other people and not help you. But what I'm understanding is this person helps you flourish too as well. And you're getting this feeling like you need to come back to this person. So whether it's a Libra or it's a Taurus or it's somebody that's very financially abundant, this woman can make a lot of changes in your life. They don't have to be a romantic prospect. They could be a romantic prospect, but this person is very abundant. And the judgment will come when you are allowed to be near them. There's some kind of passionate element inside of you, whether it's some kind of finances that you're connecting to, or some kind of power that you want from this Empress. There's some kind of power that you want from this Libra or this Taurus. It's because your family dynamic is lost whenever they're not in your presence. And it's very important that this person is in your life. And you've been like holding tight to money, or you've been holding on tight to some kind of idea, or maybe they've been holding on tight to some kind of idea. But whatever it was some kind of like really deceptive energy, Virgo. You were dealing with someone that was lying a lot. They have not been able to tell you everything. You don't tell them everything. I have a feeling that it's an air sign that you're dealing with, but they haven't been able to tell you the truth. And it's because there's like this mask of being strong. So either you act like you're being super strong, or they act like they're being super strong, but it's this mask of being super strong. And the reason why they have to have that mask of being super strong is because you don't know, or they don't know if they can trust you. They want to divulge so much information to you. They want to tell you so many things. They want to express so many things, but they know that there's an Aries in your vicinity, and then they know that there's a Capricorn in your vicinity. And this Aries and this Capricorn cause some kind of strife in your life. So either you're dealing with an Aries or you're dealing with a Capricorn, but this person that you're dealing with feels like there's other people in your head that don't allow you to progress. So whether you're dealing with a Capricorn or whether you're dealing with an Aries, it could be both of them, but they could be possibly putting ideas in your head. There's some real communication that needs to start. There's some things that you guys are not discussing. There's some information that you know, and it all has to do with family dynamics, and there was a lot of secrets that were kept hidden inside. And if you could take these clues with these elements that I'm giving you, you could really open your mind. It could really expand right now if you go straight to the source itself that I'm telling you about. There's a contract that's not working out. This person is really, really miserable. And it has to do with a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. This person is willing to talk to you, and they're willing to make things fair. Your judgment is coming towards you. They're willing to make things fair. If you needed a lawyer, if you needed a paralegal, if you needed someone to tell you the truth, if you needed someone to set things straight, this is the person that will cut like you don't even know. This is the person that was supposed to be on your path, that was supposed to bring out the truth. Okay, so there's 3 main cards at the end, okay, that I'm going to share with you. One of them is Sad Embrace. It's upright. The other one is Moonlight. It's in reverse. And the final one is the Wishing Well, okay? So pay lots of attention, Virgo. All right, 45. Sad Embrace. You may be entering into a period where loss is a theme. Perhaps you're having to let go of a long cherished dream. If so, take heart, for this ending may have been for the highest good. A better and more powerful dream will be realized in your life if you can accept the loss. Relationships based on faulty foundations are meant to end at this time. Disappointment is a form of perception. If your expectations weren't met, a sense of loss arises along with sadness and grief. Express these emotions. Tears are like healing rain that can restore life to a parched inner landscape. Remember when we were talking about the desert? It was a desert, now the rain's coming in. Woo. Growth is always growth is always assured. Whatever the loss, however great it is, let go and experience your feelings so that you may soon see what beauty lies in ahead. Next card is Moonlight in reverse. Number 51. You have remarkable internal warning system that lets you know when things are out of alignment. You're about to enter dangerous territory, Virgo, so tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings. The path you are now on is the one that will challenge you to the core. That said, peril is also exciting and exhilarating. Like the danger you feel before you enter a new relationship, knowing that you'll be changed forever. A life lived fully isn't only lived only if you live in safety. A new experience is calling you, one that will test your courage. Wow. The choice is yours, but there is greater value in risk-taking than remaining unchallenged. New territories are waiting to be discovered. Whoa. Okay. And I know you guys never like surprises either. Here's the last one. Wishing Well. 48. Wishing Well. Desire is the sacred impulse for life. Feel it, but let go of all attachment to ownership, Virgo. Desire is the most important impulse for creating life. Now you're seeing the relationship between desire and inspiration, and sensing that moment of truth when you feel the inception of new life. It is an aha moment when everything makes sense. So all of a sudden things are going to start making sense for you, especially by August, when August comes around. Perhaps you recognize a soulmate, or conceiving a baby or an idea. The Wishing Well card awakens you to the presence of unseen forces that enable new beginnings. Divine intelligence activates the field of possibilities where new life is co-created in a magical way. Neither you nor anyone else can know how or why this happens. It just does. To that end, you can't control the process of growth. Rather, you must step aside to be a channel for higher forces and relinquish any attachment to how this new creation should appear or when. Form your intention and take action by dropping the coin into the Wishing Well. Then trust in spirit. Prepare to be amazed. So this could, I had the devil card at a certain point. It was in the near future. It was saying that either you had issues with an Aries, or you had issues with someone that was super controlling, or maybe you have an issues with an Aries and a Capricorn. Or it could be issues with addiction. So you have to release control issues. There is a commitment. It's not working out. There's different dynamics. There's different agendas. There's family situations. There's things that people need right now. You've been stepping away. You've been having some time. You've been a little bit single in your mind. But there's a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini that needs communication. If you can't talk to them, you got to grab through the water sign first. If you want to get a hold of this Libra, or this Gemini, or this Aquarius, they will not communicate with you until you pass through the water sign. The water sign has information that you need to know. The water sign has all the facts. So if you need some facts, get to the water sign. I've been telling you guys already. Even if it has nothing to do with the water sign, if you just want to get more facts, the information that you need is coming from the water sign. Okay, y'all? I love you very much. Your wishing well is coming, but this process needs to go through first. There's going to be a moment of sad embrace. You're going to realize that things are changing. In the moonlight, you'll realize some things. And then you have your wishing well, but you got to let go. Okay? All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Hopefully it'll be in August. But sometimes when the energy is kind of a little crazy, we have to take a pause, rest, and come back in full force. And I just feel like this month is all about that. All right? All right. I love you all. See you soon.